Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, She's French, and if you're new, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing. Happy Tuesday. This is kind of a random day, but today is a holiday in France, so I have the day off. We're gonna run some errands, and I figured I would take you with me. And then something that you've been asking me about a lot since coming back in my last video is an update on my closet, so I figured I would show you a little bit of that as well. Let me know what you think of this format. This is the first one, so hopefully you like it. I can't remember exactly where we're going today. We have a few places that we want to go to. One of them is Muji, so I'm excited to take you with me. I want to grab a couple things, and I love Muji, so I feel like that's always fun. And yeah, spend the day with me in Paris, and then let's go over some new bits in my closet. All right, so here's the OOTD. I'm wearing a white t-shirt, some blue jeans, black boots, and my Chanel backpack. Pretty simple. I also have a headband in and my hair clipped back. My hair's hitting the length right now where it doesn't fall right, so I've been wearing it up a lot. And I love headbands because I have a little bit of like bleach bangs, so this keeps it out of the way, especially because it gets really windy sometimes, so I just don't want to mess with it. And while I think of it, I wanted to show you guys a new hairbrush I got. I have been wanting to get a boar bristle brush for literally years, and finally, now that I'm on this like little hair care journey, I finally invested in one. So far, I really like it. From what they describe, you're supposed to get results within around 21 days. So I'm only maybe a week into using it. Absolutely love it. Let me show it to you. This is a French brand called La Bonne Brosse. It's called the Good Hairbrush. They have 3 different ones. I got number 3. I was hesitating between number 1, which is boar bristles only, and this one, which also has these like little nylon ones. And I think these are quite important. Sometimes the boar bristles are just too soft. This actually like will get through the layers of your hair. It's also really beautiful. I just love it. And I'll let you know in 21 days how the difference is, because I think that there is a difference, but I want to really test it for the full 21. I'm doing a voiceover for this section because it was so quiet in Muji. I didn't feel comfortable talking. When I go to Muji, I always go straight to the office section. I feel like office supplies are like my crazy guilty pleasure, but Muji has the best products. I feel like they always have things that solve like little problems I have, like things I wish existed. Someone's thought of it and made it into a product. I also love their like semi-opaque plastic boxes. I think they look so good on a desk. I already have some though, so I didn't grab any. I also got some clips of their wooden items because I think the wood grain is so beautiful. It looks just like oak. I'm not super into hanging up pictures, but if I was, that's the frame I would use. They also have great little solutions for jewelry and like bathroom organization. I thought those were genius. This is the back of the store. It really is a huge store. I'm pretty sure this is the biggest one in Paris. There's anything you're looking for, I know they'll have it. The store is really, really big. They have a section for everything. I only came for 2 things and definitely left with more than 2. I'm gonna do a haul later in the video, so stay tuned. Hey guys, didn't feel really comfortable filming myself in Muji. It was literally so quiet, but got a couple things. I actually went in for a really random specific thing, and that is a little, what is my hair doing? A little cup to store our retainers, which I found. But I also got some little extra goodies, so I'll show you when we get home. And then we were just walking and there was this amazing church and it's open to the public, so we just looked through. Super beautiful. The phone can't even capture like the scale of it. It was huge. And now we're walking to our next stop, which is a super cute little store that sells these little figurines. I don't know whether it's for us or for Zen because we love opening them, but then he keeps them and he plays with them as toys. They're really, really good quality, super cute, and the store itself is super cool. So we're going there next. It's been blue skies, but I feel like it's gonna rain. We've been getting the weirdest weather here where it's like, out of nowhere, like the most insane storm just rolls in and so much rain. So I'm hoping we don't get caught in the rain today because we're not dressed for it.
Clouds are out.
Yeah, it's like suddenly starting to get kind of cloudy, so it has me a bit concerned. Last time that it rained, I was at work and I went on my lunch and it was raining so much and it came out of nowhere that I had to ask a store for a bag so I could put it over my head to run back to the office. So this is not the vibe I want for today. I'm doing a voiceover for this store as well because I'm just not a vlogging pro yet, but I still got some content I wanted to show you guys. This store is pretty new to Paris. It's always so busy. It's super popular, but I can see why. It's a really fun store. I'm pretty sure they're in a few different countries, so maybe you have one near you. If you're into blind boxes, this store will have everything you're looking for. It's huge. They have so many to choose from. They also have random ones like Sanrio. They had SpongeBob. They had some from video games. There's a big selection. We like this character. I think he's called Monster or Laudaboo. I don't know. This was really cute. I love anything coffee, and I like these little displays too, but Zen's a little bit too small for those. The cup was adorable as well. And this baby, I'm obsessed with him, but he was 100 euros. This is my favorite character. This one's called Sweet Bean, and he looks just like my son. I think he's adorable. We always grab a box of these. We are starting to have a few of them, but I really would love to get the bear. I'd love to put him on my desk, so maybe one day. And this one was cute too, but just a bunch of choking hazards, so that's an instant no. Zen helped himself to a box. And I got some clips of this one too because it was adorable. You guys know that I love coffee. I just wish the character was a bit cuter because if it was like Sweet Bean, I would have bought them all. They're so cute. We have a slight haul. We got 3. And Zen is holding the last one. Okay, we're adding a surprise stop because we just stumbled upon it. Ryan's been before, but I've never been. Little record store. Let's see what we can find.
That's a good one too.
That is a good one. That's a really good one. Ryan wants to tell you guys where we're at.
Me?
Yeah.
This is like the Best Buy of France.
This is the New Jeans little, the basket. I've been seeing this everywhere. I love K-pop and I love New Jeans. Oh my gosh, why is this so cute? I'm thinking about you. I'll be back. Guys, look at this. Oh, Ryan's holding it here.
Why does he not look happy to be making these amazing anime dishes?
You know, he's serious.
Like, he's serious about it.
He's like, this was a big undertaking. One cannot mess up anime food. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow.
It's really cool.
Stunning. Is this the first movie we watched together?
No.
No, Wolf Children. I get them confused. Look, this is what we're here for, guys. I really want a vinyl that's like lo-fi or just like chill, like jazz, classical. So we know they have the Ghiblis here. They're kind of expensive. So we're trying to find one that's a decent price and has beautiful music. Look at all the French titles. Mon voisin Totoro, Le voyage de Chihiro, Princesse Mononoke, Le château dans le ciel. Look how stunning these are. My favorite is Spirited Away, and then Totoro is next. And actually Ponyo is one of my favorites too. This is so beautiful.
These are cool coffee table books.
It's a notebook.
I know, that one's a notebook.
That's so pretty. I would feel bad writing in that. I could never write in it. Ponyo's super nostalgic for me because I went to see it with my granddad. And it's one of my favorite memories. This was a good one. You just have to know. Oh my God. This is the movie that made me love fashion. She asked for a dress made from threads of the sun, another one of threads of the moon, and there was one more, and the dresses are so incredible. This is such a good movie. So we went for one thing. I don't know where to look. Left with two different things, but vinyls are kind of tricky. It's kind of like collecting. If you see one and you don't get it, there's a chance that when you come back it won't be there, which happened with Ghibli. So we grabbed two. I'll show you guys what we got when we get home, or maybe when we stop at a restaurant. We're looking for a place to eat. I would love to find an Italian restaurant. I'm really craving pasta, which is terrible because I'm supposed to be gluten-free, but pasta is like my weakness. So yeah, we'll do a little unboxing over there. Peanut! Ooh. This is the original. Okay, so this one is the car. Here are our options. This is one I kept on looking at every time we went, but we never got. And then I saw them pushed to the side, so I feel like they were gonna get rid of them. So we grabbed one.
Tell them the concept.
Oh yeah, these are blind boxes, so you don't know what you're getting. They display a couple of them. There's also always a secret one. So we'll see what we're getting. Cute! This is the one! Here it is. They all come with a really cute card. Next up is the sweet bean. These are my favorite. Zen has a couple. He has 3 of them. So it's our first one.
Yeah, this is the first series we got.
I'm hoping we don't get a duplicate because we have a good amount of them. So fingers crossed. Can you open it? Ryan's gonna open it because I'm out of hands. Don't get a spoiler. He looks at the card. No! Oh, we already have this one. Zen doesn't mind though, he collects them.
Oh, man.
Next one is the robot. We have 2 of these. So hopefully we don't get it. Oh my god, we have 3. We got another box of this. It was a duplicate. And Ryan was so upset he went back and got another one. So hopefully this one's not a duplicate. Go ahead, this is your journey.
Oh my gosh.
Zen plays with all of these, so it's not a big deal. But for the adult fun, we want to collect them and have the whole set. But Is that one
It's the
okay?
mystery.
No way!
No.
Oh, this is the good one. There's one I said I wanted. He has like swirly eyes.
This is it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah! I picked it out.
She literally said, I want the one with the swirly eyes and pick this box. And this is
So
it.
cute! You excited? Yeah! We always take the hand off because it comes off and that's a choking hazard. But other than that, they're amazing!
Yeah, this one's cool.
Yeah, I like him. We just got our drinks. This is a Saint Germain spritz. They're so good. It's Saint Germain liquor, Prosecco, and a little bit of sparkling water. And they're delicious. They're just like an Aperol spritz, but the liquor is different. This is elderflower liquor. It's really, really good.
Highly recommend.
Whoa, good catch. Oh my gosh. Zen is snacking on some bread because he already ate. And this is what Ryan got. Ryan got the special. And I always get this when I come. I love it. Success! Success! We were saying that, hold on, there's a bike coming.
We earned
We were saying that our red flag is us being really ambitious and going all around Paris all day and then saying, we earned this
deserved it.
after putting ourselves through a really long day. No, not the toes. Just got a little something on the way home. It's so dangerous. We live right next to a bakery and they're like open almost 24 hours, so we can always count on them having something when we go by. So we got a pain au chocolat and we got 2 mini beignets for Peanut. All right guys, we're home. Here is the vinyl haul. We have Kissland by The Weeknd. This is like the earlier stuff, right? I didn't know it was called that, but Ryan knew right away, and we love old The Weeknd, so instant grab. So we have that one. And then this is a very niche one. This is from a French movie. I was telling you about it a little bit in the store, but this is a movie that made me love fashion. It's like a fairy tale, and it was a special edition, and I feel like these, when you see them and you don't grab them, you'll never see it again. So I figured I would grab it. And also, you know, sometimes you can find them online, but I don't like buying vinyls online. I like physically picking them out at the store. So I'm excited for this one. Which one should we listen to first?
Your movie one.
All right, we're gonna do this one first. I'm excited. Guys, this is the gold dress I was telling you about. Ah, she's so stunning. The color is so beautiful. It's like a warm, like blue-gray. It reminds me of the dress she had that was made of the moon. Let me know in the comments if you know this movie. I'd love to know if it's a thing or if it's like specifically French. Typically French media kind of stays in France just because of the language barrier, but let me know. Guys, I couldn't not show you the inside of this vinyl. It is so amazing. Part of the fun with these two and why I love them so much is the art that comes with it. Look at how cute the inside is. I love it so much. And I wasn't expecting it. It surprised me, but I'm obsessed. So you pull out the sleeve. Give me one sec. Look at how cute that little raccoon is. Oh my gosh, I love it. I couldn't recommend having a record player and collecting records enough. It's so much fun. I love listening to a whole album through. I love discovering the art. I love coming across them at stores. It's so much fun. I can't wait to listen to this one. Just for laughs, I wanted to show you guys my amazing setup for air because it is so hot today. It's 30 degrees and there's no AC. So I have a fan on a table in front of my window that, by the way, has a baby gate because the bar, I don't know if you can see through it, but there's a huge gap and I don't like that. So we added a baby gate and it's basically pulling the colder air from outside inside. I'm trying to block out the light with the curtain. It's like a whole experience over here. I just realized that I never showed you guys what I got at Muji, so let's do a quick mini haul. I ended up grabbing the little post-it organizers. I love things like this, and I actually have a good notes like little book that I made myself for the app, and this looks exactly like that. So I wanted to see whether I preferred paper or the app on my iPad. Sometimes I don't like to carry my iPad around, but I like to do the same setup for organizing for work, so maybe these will be for work. We'll see. I got the weekly, the monthly like this. I love this one. And then I got the little to-do list notepad. I love to leave the little tags on. This is so ridiculous, but I love the color. So I'm gonna leave that sticker on. And now I'm realizing that I need a little container to hold all of my desk supplies. I just really started building out my desk stuff recently, and I have my camera, I have my supplements, my AirPods, my pens, and now at least this one in there. Maybe I'll keep these in my work bag. So I want to contain them, but I don't know what yet, so I'm gonna wait until I find the perfect thing. Next, I got these little sleeves, and these are so nice to kind of hold your like beauty tools that are kind of random. So for me, this is my nail stuff. This is all I have for nails, but otherwise it was just floating around in my drawer, so this is really nice. I also grabbed one for Zen that is identical to this one that holds his little nail trimmer, and I keep that with his little products in his room, but this is like an extra layer of reinforcement so he doesn't get into it either. And then I was so excited when I saw the large one because I've been looking for a solution for my brushes because I don't like them floating around in my makeup bag. This is so cute and I don't want to get stains inside. For the most part, the actual makeup inside is fine, just these, you know, you get product on them. So this is perfect. I didn't want to do like a whole pouch. I didn't want it to be a whole thing. Didn't want to spend money on it. So these were cheap and it's perfect. So I'm really happy. This goes in there, and then this I keep in the drawer. I'm trying to be really careful about getting boxes and containers because in the US it was really popular to organize like that, and honestly I find it kind of useless now that I'm here. Like, it's just spending money on stuff that you can really do without. So I like little solutions like that, but I'm not trying to contain everything. When we moved, we had such an excess of like little boxes and stuff, and while it was really nice to have everything organized nicely, I think it's actually a waste of money, so I don't want to redo that, but I like little solutions like this still. All right guys, are you ready for the closet reveal? Here we go. Ta-da! This vlog's getting kind of long, so I'm gonna show you some of my favorites, and then let's do a little bit more in the next video. I've changed a lot. I also decluttered so much prior to moving, and I also had to adjust to have a more kind of business-like wardrobe. First things first, honorable mention to this cute little bag. The brand is Studio News. They're a European brand, and I used to have, you might remember, the mom bag of this brand. I love this brand because I feel like they really designed with like parenthood in mind. The bag was amazing. It fit over the handlebar of the stroller, so loved it. And this is a cute little case. I was trying to figure out a way to store kind of random things. I'll show you what's in there. This is, does this count as what's in my closet? I don't know, but I want to show you because I've been trying to figure out how to go about this. My closet is so small, you guys. It's 1 unit of the IKEA packs, and a good chunk of it is taken up by my suitcase, and then I have 3 drawers, and then I have this little shelf, and then just hanging space. Up here I have my coat, like my puffy and my long coat, and then in the back my wedding dress, so it's really, really full. And I had no idea how to store these little random things, and then it kind of jumped out at me that this was a good option. I was looking for boxes and things like that. This is so cute and easy. Anyways, I keep my glasses, my perfume. This is such a, like, if you know, you know kind of perfume. It's my holy grail. It is the only thing that I will ever wear. I'm very sensitive about scents. I finally repurchased this after so long. It's really amazing. There's different ones, even for the molecule number 1. There's an I think it's ES number 1. They smell very different. So if you look for this, make sure it's molecule 01. It's amazing. It's very strange. It's hard to describe. I think it literally has 1 ingredient. It changes on the skin. Ryan actually wears this too. It's completely unisex and it's the best. Like, people stop me asking what this is. Next, deodorant, little chapstick, my sleeping eye mask, a hand cream, and my Merit Holy Grail, oops, if it wants to focus, lip oil. So yeah, I kind of have these little things that I like to have access to, and this is the perfect way to contain them. This guy is something that we need to talk about, but I'll spend more time discussing it because it deserves like its own segment. But in terms of favorites, first things first is this amazing silk scarf from Chanel. This was a big splurge, but such a good one. This was bought in store, even though it looks vintage, it's not. And I think it's so stunning. It has the camellia flowers, the kind of chain effect, and then the classic like diamond matelassé print. It's so beautiful. It goes with everything. I wore it so much in the summer because I was kind of wearing this like a hat. And then in the winter, I can't wait to wear it around my neck, tucked into a sweater. I think it's going to be so beautiful. I love it. I don't see myself buying more scarves. I think this is like the one, and I'll keep this forever. We went to over 5 stores in Paris to find the perfect scarf. I knew a good neutral scarf was out there, so I didn't give up. And never settle when you're about to spend a good amount of money on something. Don't ever settle. Definitely wait. Keep searching because you'll find it. I knew that something like this had to exist because it's such like classic Chanel. There was like a lot of colorful ones and a lot of like really beautiful ones, but they weren't the one. This sweater from Adanola. I have the sweatpants as well. I actually really sized up in this. I got an extra large in both just because I want to be extra cozy, and I also want to account for any like cotton shrinkage when I wash. For me, the issue with things like this is always the length of the sleeves and the bottoms, so I wanted to have the extra on my side and just be able to account for some shrinkage, although the pants like fit me perfectly, and honestly there's no room for them to shrink, so I really hope they don't. Next up, I want to show you guys this little beautiful necklace. I saw this on Instagram and I fell in love. It is a little knitted flower that you can wear as a brooch. You can take this off and wear it on like a blazer or a sweater. You can wear it tied around as a scarf, which is how I wear it. You could even potentially put it in your hair. Just be careful not to catch this in there. I just think it's so stunning. It's such like a dainty little cute piece of jewelry accessory, and I think it's very wearable. I'm really excited to wear this in the winter more. It reminds me a lot of the Chanel flower, but you know, like keeping it different, not like overdoing Chanel. I think it's really cute and tasteful and classy, but still really fun and also very unique. And I kind of hesitated when buying this because I know that like the rosette was kind of having a moment, but I feel like this is different from the rosette, and I feel like, I don't know, I love like the little skinny scarf look. I don't think that's going anywhere, and it looks good with what I have in my closet. It's really easy to wear with what I own, so I felt comfortable getting this. the last thing I want is to buy an accessory and then it like goes out of style, especially because I'm already not a big accessory person. But yeah, love this. I wanted to add a little segment more talking about this because I didn't mention it earlier. The reason behind the splurge is that I wanted to get a silk scarf. I wanted the silk scarf. I was adding that to my closet. I was excited. I know that it's a versatile piece and I know that it's something that you keep for a long time. So I wanted silk. I didn't want to do satin. Like, I wanted the real deal. I looked at more like mid-range because, like I said, I didn't want satin. And the prices were pretty steep, which is understandable because silk is expensive. But it had me thinking that I wasn't ready to drop silk money on a piece that is like, I don't want to say random because they were great brands, but you know, it wasn't like that special piece in your closet, which I considered this to be. I didn't want to find myself like, oh, I'm gonna purchase another scarf. Like, I want to level up my scarf. Like, I wasn't looking to do that. I wanted to just have the good one and be done with it. Switching to my phone because I actually recorded this already and my sound was sounding really, really muffled. So quick redo. Next, what I want to show you are these little basics that I am getting so much wear out of. This is a brand new one, but this is a great example. So the first one is this little tank by Brandy Melville. Honestly, I bought it strictly for the little bow and that little frilly detail. And I love the kind of like ribbed fabric under different layers. As you know, my closet is very neutral, so for me, the best way that I can kind of accessorize and kind of mix it up is by fabrics, and we've talked about this before on the channel a while ago. If everything's always the same, it's a bit too monotone, so I like to have different textures that pop out. So I love this. I love the little bow for a little bit of extra dainty detail, and these are cheap, which is also why I like them. I also got a little tank top. So yeah, I love these little basics. I have the Skims as well and I really like them, but I want to show you another, which is one of my favorites. This is from Zara. It's cut exactly like the Skims. This is ribbed fabric. I also have it in white. I wear these for work all the time because they're really comfortable, they're cheap, so I don't mind like wearing through them quite fast, and they again add that little fabric detail. I'm pretty sure Skims has a ribbed collection too, and comparing them, for me, the Skims fabric that's like buttery like this, I think is really worthwhile, but I think if you're getting a ribbed look, these are perfect. So I love this one. And while I'm at it, one of my other favorites, and this one is a Skims one and it has that buttery fabric, it's this little turtleneck that is so flattering. It's kind of like a mock neck rather than turtleneck. It looks so good under everything. The length is perfect. It falls about mid-level and it's easy to wear. So I showed you a few favorites, but overall, having a few basics like this to mix and match with and also not breaking the bank doing so, I think is so important for your closet, especially when it's minimal like mine. These are life-changing for me and definitely major favorites. Next up, I wanted to show you guys this blazer. I have it in black as well, and this is probably one of my most worn pieces in my closet. I love this color. This color is called Latte. It's from the Frankie shop, and this is the Bea blazer. And I was telling you about how I sized up a lot in the Adenola. This fits huge, so this is an extra small. So this is what I mean when you have to kind of try stuff and get what looks good on your body, because if you go by sizes, you're just gonna drive yourself insane. Like, ideally, you'd just be trying things on and deciding whether it looks good on you personally rather than trying to match a certain size. These are very oversized. I tried the small. I didn't see a huge difference. The main difference I saw was maybe it was a bit more baggy in this area, but very similar. If you can, I suggest trying them on. But I love this look. It's not the tailored look. It's oversized, but it's very flowy. The fabric keeps really well. You can like throw this in your bag for work, put it on when there's AC or something and you're getting cold, but it just dresses up everything. It's comfortable, it looks good. So yeah, as a major blazer girl, I couldn't recommend this enough. And speaking of officey pieces, but I do wear these casually as well. I don't have a lot of pants and I wear these so much. These are also from the Frankie shop. They're called the Mesa pant, and it's very hard to show you because they're black. But basically, they're like a looser, straight fit with a high waist, and they have like suiting buttons that match the blazer perfectly. But what I love is this little pocket that they have on the side. You'll see them at some point in my vlogs, or you might have already seen them. Actually, in the next one, I'll be wearing them. I love the pockets. They look so chic, but a little bit different too. Like, I feel cool when I wear these. They are definitely office appropriate, but match them with the correct shoes for it. And yeah, that's the first round of my little closet. Let me know what you guys think. How different is it? I feel like it's very different from how it used to be, but I think it makes sense for France. And I was mentioning this, but I'm still trying to add a couple things. Like for the winter, I'd love to grab a sweater or two and maybe a different coat in a lighter color. I've been making a list, and I've always done this, but now I'm being very like rigid about having this list. I deleted all my like little shopping apps. I unfollowed a lot of accounts. I'm trying to dress really classic, still get those like timeless pieces, but here I do find that clothing is quite expensive. So I want to make sure that I'm smart. So I write down what I need and then I just wait until the right moment to get it, and I don't really want to fall into the hole of getting anything else. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe. I have so many things I want to share with you. Something that I want to talk to you about in the next video is my empties. I haven't been filming, but I've been thinking about you guys, and I've been collecting all of my empties for the last few months. So I have a ton of products to review, and then I'm also going to walk you through some new ones as well. And I don't know, we'll see where it takes us. Maybe talk a little bit more about fashion. But yeah, I'll see you there. Bye guys.